Very nice.
You're a snog for video.
Got a microphone on, you know. We live over there. Oh, I'm totally gonna slip. I'm scared. What a jump. Oh, nice. I'm on my way. Ooh. I'm here. So our plan was, there's a little stream here you can jump across. We've done it loads, but it's obviously been chucking it down with rain so much the past week that it's just a little bit too deep for us. And Stephen slipped on a rock, so we're not going to do that. But that's the little lighthouse that we were planning to go down to. I've got my big camera in my bag. I was going to photograph it, but we'll see if we can get down a different way, but we might just have to admire it from here. Oh, that's a good one.
Bring it with you. Bring it with
Come
you.
on then, bring it with you. Come on. Come on, Foxy. Loads of good sticks this way, and then we'll go home. Well, actually no, we've got to go to the post office first.
You've got holes.
Have you looked between the gaps? It's pretty horrific. Nope.
Should have. Go on.
Oh, it's so rainy. Okay, this way. Dry. That's the first time I've seen a hint of sun in days, maybe a week. And no wind. They are totally still. If you're wondering why my coffee's in a flask in the house, it's because I like to keep the routine of waking up first thing and making a coffee, but I don't like to drink it first thing. I've noticed I feel much better if I wait until after I've been out and had a walk or a bike ride, eaten a bit of breakfast, and then have a coffee, rather than sitting in bed, scrolling on my phone, drinking a coffee. Right, today, a little bit more work to go towards my shop update on Sunday. I want to write a post for my film journal. I want to make a curtain for the bedroom. Okay. Fox, stop it. He's barking at cars out the window. Hey! Stop, it's okay. When he thinks there's a threat, he gets this mohawk all the way down the back of his neck. You're trying to look scary, but you look very cute. And you smell like grass and dirt. But yeah, chill day, although it is very dry and calm, so I think I might have to pie off some work and squeeze in a bike ride. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God, I actually thought I was going to kill one. They blend in so well, so you'll not be able to see them, but there's loads of deer and a big stag just standing on the left there. Very majestic. I was shouting of you. You seen them? Yeah, this is weird. The last time we were here, we couldn't even get crossed. It was so busy. This is like eerily quiet. So we do actually have the car back. This is a willing bike ride to the supermarket, but it's only 4:20, and look, it's already like pink skies. It's quite nice. I'm gonna go right onto this driveway. Cute little car.
God, Bradley Cooper looks so scary.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Get a little bit more kindling on this fire. It's cozy. So many vents. It's always a pain getting to know a new log burner and their vents. Every single burner has its own personality. I mean, I don't know if it's weird to humanise a log burner, but I swear they do. This little fella has only been out for a quick piddle this morning. He hasn't actually been on a walk, but look at him. How am I supposed to disturb that? Good morning. Yes, my hair's wet again, okay, because I've already been on a bike ride. I've been out for breakfast, and then I've obviously come back from a bike ride and been a sweaty mess and had a quick wash. I feel like my hair is wet in every single video, right? And maybe I'm just clean, and maybe I just like to clean my hair, okay? This is the first time I've been this civilised since I moved into a van, and now that I've got constant access to like showers and washing facilities, maybe I want to make use of them. But anyways, yes, that's why I have wet hair again. I've had quite a productive morning. To be honest, I woke up and I was like, God, I really can't be arsed. But it wasn't raining, so I was like, nah, get out on your bike, take advantage. And I do feel better. I always feel a little bit more alive after I've popped into like the coffee shop and had some like human interaction in the morning. I don't need much interaction. I am a raging introvert and I like to be alone, but I do think it's important. I do need like little doses of it now and then. So today's jobs are, I need to photograph and schedule listings for my woven pieces for my shop update. I feel very legit with my book again. I make bookmarks, but that's a feather. So that's twigs and feathers I've used so far. With my shop update happening tomorrow, I wanted to have a quick chat about some frequently asked questions regarding my online shop. I do have these on my website as of last week. So one thing I've been asked a lot recently is, will I start posting outside of the UK? So up until like a month ago, I did post to the US and lots of other countries, but the whole thing with that lovely bloke, President Trump, changed some policies on tariffs for imports on small goods, and it kind of made everything a lot more complicated on my end. Like, it's a lot more logistics for me posting, and I'm just like a humble one-man band. Like, it used to post to like the EU as well, but that changed after Brexit because all the hassles with chasing up customs and chasing up the emails and chasing up parcels go missing, or I had ones that didn't arrive for like months and months and months, and then obviously I'm getting emails from customers, and it honestly sucked the joy out of working and creating for me. It really sucked the fun out of it. It got to the point where I would dread getting an email because I was like, oh, I'm going to have to chase up a parcel, probably refund it, probably deal with somebody who's upset. And I don't want to do that anymore. And obviously it means I've got a much smaller customer base, but I would honestly rather make a little less money and be happy. So I hope you all understand, and I'm sorry I can't post out any more countries anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it small. I hope that's okay. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. The one I get asked is, can you be put on a mailing list? So doing these questions is making me think that I run my business all wrong, but these are processes that have fallen into place and have worked out over the years as being the natural way for me to work. Now, sometimes I do work in batches, like at the minute, I've got a shop update tomorrow. If that's happening, I will post the date on my website, I will post it on my social media, and I'll harp on about it until it happens. So that's what's happening at the minute. But sometimes I just like to make things kind of spontaneously, like they're not planned. So that means sometimes I can be adding new things like once every couple of days, once a week. And I don't have a mailing list because that would be very annoying for people to receive all these emails. What you can do is go onto my website, and if there's a sold out listing and you're like, oh, I like that, you can click on it, pop your email in the bottom, and when a similar piece becomes in stock, you'll get an email. So that's the way to do it. I hope that's not too much hassle. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible for me and for you. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to chat about in regards to the online shop. Like, I am so, every single order, still like 5 years later, like I get excited, I get an email. It makes my day, like seeing photos of my things in people's homes, people in the comments saying like, oh, this arrived, and people message me and say like, my print arrived, or my runner arrived, or even like things Stephen's made, like the coffee scoops, or my coffee scoops. Like, it still blows my mind that people want to own these things and are willing to give money for them. So thank you. Back before I ran the shop and lived in Scotland, I worked in a coffee shop and a tea shop in Newcastle, and I always had this urge, like I always wanted to be able to make things with my hands, but I never had, because I was working full time, I never had the time to like throw myself into anything creative. And I used to find it like I was frustrated, I could feel it, I desperately wanted to like use my hands and have my own business and be self-employed. Like, I knew I could do it, I knew I had it in me. I just didn't have the time to figure it out working that job. And that's actually the main reason why we sold the house and moved into a van, so I would have more time to kind of, you know, build something for myself. And like these days, the shop doing what it's doing and running the way it's running, sometimes I have to take a step back and be like, shit, like I've done it, like that's what I wanted. Like, I make these things and people like them enough to put them in their home, and I make enough money off it to live. Obviously I don't live big, I don't live lavishly, I live a, you know, a little life, but I fund it doing the things I love, and that's kind of like mental. It's nice. Thanks. YouTube helps too. Like, honestly, I think YouTube is amazing. I'm talking a lot this morning, I'm really sorry, but the fact that you can enjoy making videos, make them, and you get a little bit of money because people like watching them. What the fuck? Anyways, bloody hell, I need to get on. I'm going to do some work. Bye. This one isn't part of the shop update, but I actually made this like three years ago, and I've had it as a curtain in the caravan, and I took it down and gave it a clean. But yeah, this is a good example of how well they kind of hold up after years of use. You want to see the folds, see the chunk. This is me, I'm setting up a little scene to take these photographs from my website. By the time this video is up, I'm a little bit behind. These will have been listed and hopefully sold but you can check out my online shop, Tin House Goods, and it's on my website, amyandfox.com, where I keep all my projects. If these ones are already sold, I try and do more regular updates for the rest of the year through winter while I'm spending a lot more time inside. But yeah, that's where you can find my things. I'm gonna leave you there so I can crack on because I need to use my phone to take photos. No fancy cameras here, and I'm not shooting my product photos on film. That would take too long and be very expensive, so I just use my iPhone. So yeah, and I might have some second breakfast as well. Crack on. See ya. Sorry I've talked too much through this video. I apologise.